My name is Vince Paul. I am the President and Artistic Director of the Music Hall Center for the Performing Arts in downtown Detroit on the corner of Brush and Madison. I'm sitting at one of the tables in the Jazz Cafe. Jazz Cafe is a supper club that features all the great national jazz artists. Music Hall was built in 1927. It actually opened December 9th. There's a lot of fun facts about the Music Hall that you might not know.
Music Hall is one of Detroit's most well-known and respected theaters. President Vince Paul has brought his artistic taste, which has led to its recent success.
Since Matilda Dodge Wilson opened Music Hall's doors in 1928, the downtown venue has been a significant player in Detroit's performing arts area. As the last remaining true stage theater, Music Hall is the only Detroit venue built for the primary purpose of presenting live performances. They have been home to the Detroit Symphony Orchestra, Michigan Opera Theater, and one of the nation's first cinematic screens. In a wide variety of quality performances, Music Hall provides accessible music, theater, dance, and other performances.
Music Hall in downtown Detroit has presented more legendary performers in its 80 years of existence than almost any other theater in the United States. Right now, the Music Hall broadcasts to 47 cities, coast to coast, from all of its jazz programming on the main stage. Down here in the Jazz Cafe where we're sitting, we broadcast on WVMV Smooth Jazz 98.7 every Sunday night, and we've featured over 200 local performers since January. I will say it's the #1 radio show in Detroit on Sunday nights. Doesn't matter what the format is, and we like that a lot. For us, to preserve jazz, to produce jazz, to promote jazz, it's one of the classical forms of American music. So when you study, jazz sax or jazz vocal or jazz guitar or jazz piano, you can go into many different directions. You can be, rock and roll, rhythm and blues. We will always make you better at whatever format it is that you enjoy playing. But jazz is a fundamental, learning curve. There's discipline in there. So if you end up continuing in jazz, well, we have the Discovery series that we'd like to present you. So I invite all you jazz musicians out there to contact us here at the Music Hall. We would love to have you on the stage here, and we will broadcast it onto our weekly radio show. The Music Hall is profound. We had 3 artists this year, and they only had 2 U.S. dates, and it would be Carnegie Hall, New York City, and Music Hall, Detroit. Music Hall is perhaps it's more famous in Tempe, Arizona, and Berlin than it is in Bloomfield Hills or some of the other cities in our suburbs, mainly because we concentrate on our national image. It's a nationally registered historical building, and we try to preserve Detroit's renown. Detroit has produced more performing artists than literally any other community in history, maybe since the Medici family. So here we have education programs. We teach over 35,000 kids a year. We spend a lot of time in the Detroit public school systems, in the Detroit recreation centers, teaching theater, dance, music, vocal training. And here at the Music Hall, we've had every great you can think of, Cab Callaways to Count Basie's to Lucille Ball's and Gregory Peck's and Ray Charles and Elvin Jones and Billie Holiday and Sarah Vaughan, and we really have an incredible roster and history that's right here in downtown Detroit.
An opportunity for rising stars and a home for classic icons, Music Hall is truly a cultural resource for the city of Detroit. During Detroit's Renaissance, this theater was one of the first venues to be restored to its original grandeur. Currently, Music Hall is listed on the National Register of Historic Places and is a member of the League of Historic Theaters. In the 1920s, Matilda Dodge Wilson developed both the beautiful Music Hall and the opulent Meadow Brook Hall to connect the city to the suburbs. There is only one stage in the Music Hall, which is quite spacious. Under the stage is the orchestra pit, which is very small and sometimes uncomfortable for the band. The rehearsal area is a place for actors and dancers to practice their parts in a very spacious and private area underneath the stage. There is a main floor for seating, 2 Lincoln booths, and a second balcony, and a third balcony fitting many people in the music hall. The Jazz Cafe is a small restaurant in the downstairs of the music hall where people can come to eat, listen to musicians, and have a good time.
So it's important for everyone to know that you live very close to a hall that has world renown to it. Some of the great artists that have come out of Detroit would be Tommy Flanagan, Tommy James, obviously the Motown folks, Jack White, Madonnas. So we know that we've been always giving to world culture all of our music. And in Hollywood, you know, you've got Francis Ford Coppola's and Tom Hulce's, and it's something that we do, and we do very, very well. We export all of this excellence. So I want to invite everyone to come down to the music hall, because when the second you walk in the door, you know you're in a really special place. The Jazz Cafe is open every day, except for Mondays, okay? We're going to sleep on one day, we're going to choose Monday. But otherwise, it's a different show every single night here at the Jazz Cafe. Corner of Brush and Madison, the Madison exit. I appreciate your time. Thanks very much.